What's up, everyone? This is Aaron with Elite Water Sports, and we have Shaun Bennett with North Kiteboarding and Mystic
How's it going?
down here in St. Petersburg, Florida, just hanging out, going over the new lineup for 2021. You guys have really stepped it up in the foil scene. You guys are freaking nailing it.
These foils look super sick. I'm so excited to see these things out on the water.
So we're going to go over the scoop today. Tell me about this thing. This was our best-selling board last year
Yeah.
in the shop, and you guys have altered it a bit, and you've definitely improved it for sure.
The Scoop is by far my favorite foiling board. You know, foiling was really fun, and then it kind of died off for me a little bit. But then when the Scoop came out last year, 2020, it just lit my fire and my love for foiling all over again. This thing is super, super awesome, very user-friendly, yet will keep you ripping at the advanced levels. Now, I really like the arch and the curve on the nose. This is kind of where the name Scoop comes from. So this board has really good rebound when if you come up too high and breach with your wing and the board wants to nosedive, this thing will just rebound and bounce right back up. So you
Kind
can
of like touches
continue it.
down, displaces
Yeah,
it, and then boom, back
for
in the
sure.
air again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've rode this board a lot. I love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're incredibly light. And, just some of the new features, like underneath, you can really tell, besides the awesome foot straps and the traction pads that we'll get to in a minute here. So this is kind of a feature that we have going through all of our new foils here, and it's all about like the concave underneath, and then the rails are, a bit sharper this year. Really has less resistance and peels off the water much easier. When you're getting up on a foil, the wind will actually peel through there and allow the board to create some lift. Do you notice any differences from the 2020 right away for your perspective?
Well, automatically is the shape. I feel like the shape has changed on the nose, but more pronounced would be this V spine down the middle. And I'm going to think that that's going to aerate the water so that the foil releases, or the board sticking on the water will allow it to release from the water a little easier because of that airflow throughout it.
Yeah,
That's
you
pretty
can
cool.
really see how defined that is right there.
And you have this on just about every one of your foil boards this year. That's pretty super
Oh
sick.
yeah, really, really awesome. Um,
Placement. How
Placement,
easy is that?
it's pretty epic. I mean, so the bottom here, these numbers actually go right in line with the color-coded details on the traction pad on the top. And so now this is set all the way back, so this would be for like a very lightweight rider. 80 kilograms is going to be right in the middle. That's probably, what did we decide, 170-ish pound person maybe. Could be totally wrong. So then you move it back for lighter weight riders. So this way you don't have to, go out there and trial and error 3 or 4 times before you find your sweet setup.
Yeah, when you come into the shop and you pick up a new board, that's probably the hardest and most challenging, maybe a little bit intimidating for a new guy
It is, yeah.
buying maybe not a beginner board, an intermediate board, and a board that they won't grow out of, but they're intimidated because now they're going to have to figure out where to put the foil all of a sudden, you know?
Yeah.
So matched up with the North lineup, this is going to work really, really well, all right? If you are choosing a different foil from a different manufacturer, you are going to have to alter those. But at least you know which tick is going to work for you. Make a little note or a little edge on it, and you can put your foil back on there every time.
Yeah, and actually the other half of that is going to be on the traction pad on the top side of the board, so we can show you guys the difference in colors there, which is another scale. So back here, basically, these are actually for your foot straps. So the lighter weight riders are going to have them moved back further. And so not only the really awesome feature underneath, where it shows you how to place your mast, depending on the rider's weight, we also have color-coded details on the top traction pad for your foot straps. So now the lighter weight riders will move farther forward, and then the heavier weight riders will move further back, depending on where your mast is set up underneath as well. So I've already had a couple sessions on the 2021 Scoop, and it is pretty epic. I love the 2020 a lot, and I didn't think that it could be better, and it is. So
That's what North's all about.
yeah,
You know, that's your theme right now is innovation design. It's using all the technology coming from North sales and putting it into all the different composites and different carbon fibers, the lamination and materials on the kites. I mean, that's why you guys are jamming. That's why you're becoming the most popular company in the world.
yeah,
That's pretty sick, man.
the gear is seriously
Kudos to you
top of
guys.
the line. Thank you so
Well, thanks
much.
for creating this awesome scoop for 2021. And stay tuned. We have more videos to come with the whole rest of the lineup.
Oh yeah.
This is Aaron with Elite Water Sports and Shaun Bennett here in
North
St. Petersburg,
Kiteboarding.
Florida. See
Catch
ya.
you guys later.